One or two speakers mentioned this as well. With Malaysians, you have this phenomenon that wherever they go, 20, 30, 40 years, as John came up to share a while ago, they never lose the love for this country. And I think that says a lot for Malaysians as a people. You will rarely find Malaysians that take up foreign citizenship, although they can. Even if they work there for 20, 30 years, they will keep their Malaysian citizenship. And I meet so many Malaysians who say that their heart is here. They wish that they could come back. They wish that the government would transform the system, that we will have new governance and they can come back. In fact, with the global economic crisis, we are told that many Malaysians, thousands of Malaysians may be retrenched from their jobs and they may come back. I personally think that's a good thing. In fact, I'm waiting for all those thousands of Malaysians to come back, because they will bring new ideas, new skills to our economy and to our country. One of the reasons for the social change of the past years that we've witnessed, I believe, is because thousands of Malaysians have been going abroad for further studies. And it's impossible that you have thousands and thousands of young, bright minds go overseas to study and not come back with new ideas. The other point that Ned made, I would like to emphasize on civil rights, on how migrant workers are treated, on how foreigners are treated in this country. We need to do a lot better. Even illegals, even illegal people, so-called illegal people, have rights. And in almost every democratic country, if you care to search, whether you're a foreigner or even if you're an illegal immigrant, you have the full civil rights of a citizen. And that is how a democratic society should operate. You know, if the guy is a foreign worker, if the guy is a so-called illegal immigrant, they are still human beings and they should be treated as human beings and given the rights and protection of the state. And this is an area where we fail very badly. And yet, when Malaysians go overseas, when Malaysians live overseas, we expect them to be given full rights. And our government complained about our detainees in Guantanamo, you know, demanding that they be given fair trial, demanding that they be released. I wish our government would make those same demands about our detainees. Right? Okay, next person who wants to share, quick.
Good evening. It's amazing to see a lot of people here today. It's amazing. Thank you. On the 25th of November 2007, something amazing happened. I don't know whether you know the terminology Makkal Sakti. Yeah, it means people power. Before that, I'm an ordinary Malaysian, yeah? As much as you guys are. I wanted change because I kept facing frustration with every medium of the government, the police, the judiciary. I know firsthand what it takes to have officers who tell you things that they can't do, which you can do if you gave them a little bit more money. Makkal Sakti was an eye-opener. On the 25th of November, things changed. People began to see that, hey, there's a group of people who are prepared to walk and ask or demand for change. Now, it's not the cry of a particular group of people. It's the cry of a nation of people who are hurting. They wanted to see change. And March 8th, 2008, we saw that happen. Let's give ourselves a clap. Each one of you are agents of change. In computing, we call it change management. And change has to be a constant of everything we do. I'm glad to stand here tonight to talk to you about this. And I'm also glad that recently Swaram gave Indra an award. it was a sad day prior to March 8th. Many things were happening that we as people, rakyat, simply felt we had no control. But after March 8th, we decided to change, and guess what? It proved beyond doubt that people power existed in this country. We have the power to make those changes. Let us constantly make changes when justice is needed. Let us constantly demand for changes when we need those changes. We need fairness not only for today, but future generations. Our children need a better place to stay. We can't just turn around and say, hey, let's leave this country. Let's migrate. No. We've got to make changes here and now. We've got to begin those changes. And guess what? The changes did not start on 25th November at Makal Sakti. It started with each individual who said, I want to see a change. I don't want repressiveness. I don't want the ISA anymore. ISA is a very repressive tool that is so backward. It reminds me of times when in Rome, the people were thrown to lions for the amusement of others. We are not slaves to a system. The system must adhere to the policies that people set. Tonight, let me end with one cry. Makal Sakti. Makal Sakti. Makal Sakti. God bless each and every one of you.
To make a disclaimer, amongst the friendly advice that I got from our law enforcers this week to call off the vigil, to call off the gathering, was because apparently the special branch had information that this week's gathering will be infiltrated and disrupted by people from Hindraf. So I hope you guys are not here, but my answer to that was whether Hindraf or overdraft or anchor draft, whoever comes here have to agree to peaceful assembly, otherwise I'll be the first to throw them out. All right, anyone wants to share? Yes, please. Maybe a lady for a change. Yes, yes.